Hey y'all. Um I am trying to start banking some videos so that I'm not pressured to record every single day. I'm hoping I can get some recorded that I can use to fill in on days when maybe I'm just really busy out of the house or just kind of not feeling the whole video thing. Um what we're going to do today, it's a little bit early in the month. Well, not really, because it's the 20 something. I don't know. What is it? Oh, no, it's not the 20 something. It's the 16th. It's the 16th. So we're over halfway through the month. And I was going to show y'all how I set up my little pen and gear passport size notebook, daily planner notebook to go into my passport size Patricia Nash agenda wallet. I will be right back after I flip the camera around. Okay, y'all, here we go. This is what I'm using for my dailies. I carry that in my purse with me all the time. I used some of those, the plastic school folders, and cut apart and hole punched and put in here to make little dividers and some pockets and stuff. This was from, I believe, a traveler's notebook, and I cut them down to put in there and hole punch them. These pages are from a blank traveler's notebook that I set up for like a little monthly birthdays and appointments kind of page. And then all of my doctor's names and numbers and all that. I've got another little pocket here. And these are just taped on so I can pull them off and replace them each month. These pretty note pages are from my friend Katie. She sent them in the fancy LV planner. I love them. They're pretty. I'm trying to save them. Isn't that crazy? I'm saving them. This is where I draw out the month. That's working really well. I like to be able to see the whole month. And then I started doing a spending tracker there. This was another one. It wasn't actually a pocket. It was like the edge of a pocket. And so I just used washi to tape it closed right there and made it into another little pocket there. And here's my week at a glance. It's kind of messy. Go ahead and flip this to tomorrow. And I just hole punch those and then make a little slit where I can just pop them in and out. I keep this in here. I always had it on my desk, but I decided I would start keeping it in my book. And like these are stuck on one, these are not. I'm considering going to Dollar Tree and see if I can find some other colors where I could just change the color each month. I think that would be fun. Or maybe not every month. I mean, I can reuse some of them, but just to do something a little bit different. Now, I did find that I messed this up because when I took February apart, I took it apart right here with the threads, and then I separated each signature, like this one, and stacked them, and then hole punched them. Well, I punched them with a bigger hole, which is fine, but I went too far in when I punched, and so it makes it really crowded in here. I need to make sure I'm staying closer to the edge so that the pages turn better and stuff. See how it's really too big for in there. So I'm going to, let me go ahead and move that till tomorrow too. So you see how the pages get funky right there? That's because I went too far over when I punched the holes. I will do the big hole punch again though, because well, maybe not. I mean, the little holes don't bother me. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these apart. I'm going to take this apart and cut the pages and then stack them up. I just use these tiny little tweezers to pull out the thread. You can use a seam ripper if you've got one. If you have better hands than I do and sharp scissors, you could just cut down the center of this. I'm going to cut down the center of it after I get it taken apart though. And if I were not so blind, this might be a little bit easier to do too. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of these little books because, you know, I can't find them anymore. They're not on they're not on the Walmart site. They're not in any of the Walmart stores. I found a box of them on eBay for like $25, but I'll be darned. I think I only paid $5 for a box that's enough for a year. I'm not going to pay $25 just because I want it. That's ridiculous. I'll draw something myself before I do that, or learn to print something out. I could probably print like 4 of these to a page, maybe, or to a page. I'll figure something out on my own before I do that, or just cut some kind of lined paper or something. I don't know. I'm definitely not paying $25 for it. I don't need it that bad. I'll work around it. Can always work around it. These little tiny tweezers. These are pretty handy for this. So when you see me fussing with it like that, it's not anything wrong with the notebook or the tweezers, just because I can't see if I'm getting under it or not. Anyway, so yeah, I'm filming this on Sunday the 16th. You probably won't see it today because I did already upload a video today, and I think I'm going to try to save these, make a couple and save them for days when, like, I have several appointments or a really long day appointment. Like, I know Friday I've got an appointment, and I don't know how long it's going to be. I have no idea. So I'm going to have this banked, and this is what we're going to do. Just going to cut them apart like that. Now, let me think how I want to do it. Flip it over. Maybe I can do more than one at a time. Let's try like 3 of them at a time. It's real easy to cut. If I wanted to be faster about it, I would just lay a ruler on that and tear it, but I want to make sure I don't tear any of the pages up. Let's see if I can cut through this one. I don't even know how many pages that is, but we're going to find out if I can cut through it. So far, so good. The thumb is holding up. Believe it or not, the thumb is holding up. My grandma hand. Okay. And then we're going to cut this apart right here. I like to put the little cover in there because I like the color from it. And when I take them out and archive it, I like that they're kind of like protected inside there. What did I do with that? Okay, this is what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, so we have a month here. I will hole punch them, and I don't think I'm going to decorate them yet. I'll have to date it first, and y'all know I do that with my stamps. But I did find a pack of those stickers, you know, the ones like they use for, oh, Lord have mercy, I can't. They're kind of like washi paper stamps that, not stamps, stickers. Golly, I can't even think right now. Let me see if they're over here. I'm not sure where I put them. I don't know where I put them. Anyway, you know the ones that are little squares that have like the, I don't think it's the day of the week. I think you mark the day of the week. It has the month and the date, and then you mark the day of the week maybe. I've seen people use them in undated Hobonichis. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and hole punch these. Might as well do it together, huh? Pocket size. And then I slide it all the way up here. And line these holes up right there. And punch it. See how this is closer to that edge? So with those small rings, it makes it easier to turn. I learned my lesson. I learnt my lesson. I like the bigger holes, but I don't like, I'm learning that I can't get that far in from the edge or the pages won't turn. And they really, I think, are probably more sturdy like this than if I cut them, if I punched them the other way and kept fighting with turning pages. I feel like I would tear them up doing that. So I just do it like this, and that's fine. That's fine with me. Just do it like that. Still, the thumbs are still holding out. My cutting thumb worked. My punching thumb is working. At least for now. Let's see. Okay, had to help it a little bit. Had to help it some. Oh me. Now see on here, this is called pocket size. The rings distance is for a pocket size. I don't know the measurements for a pocket size because I get confused when they give measurements if it's the measurements of the binder or the measurement of the paper. So I stay confused about that, and I just finally gave up. I forget it. And quit trying to figure that out, you know. And now what I'm about to do is I'm going to put these in a binder I have that is has the right size rings in it. And I'll set it in there while I am getting it set up. Well, to hold it, I guess, while I'm getting things ready to set up. These little books are the perfect size. It has the same size rings in it as my agenda wallet. You know what? I'm going to take this out. Put a rubber band around them. Whoops. I'm knocking stuff over. And let's see if I can get these in one shot. I might be able to. Oh, I might not. Sometimes it takes me more than one try to get them in. Hey. Now, see how much easier they turn when the holes are close to the edge. So that's nice. Now these stickers are Pen and Gear stickers. I can't remember what the name of the little book was, and it has like 2 pages for each month. I'll use these in here. And then in my A5 planner, I've got some St. Patrick's Day stickers I'll use. Easter's in April this year, so I have to move that forward. And Ash Wednesday is in March this year, so I have to put it in here. These are cute. I don't use all of them. Like those look like going out to eat. I don't use that. Garbage day. They give you 3. Our garbage comes twice a week, every week. So it's kind of like, whatever. They like savings time begins. I'll have to check that, the date. I'll check the dates on these too. Like Easter and all of these are going to go into April, I believe. International Women's Day. I don't know when that is. The first day of spring, Ramadan begins, and Cesar Chavez Day. I don't know when those are, but I'll look them up and put it in there so I have it. I just know we have St. Patrick's Day and Mardi Gras in March. Anyway, let me put a rubber band on these so I don't lose them. So what I usually do, I punch that ahead of time, take the little book apart and punch it ahead of time, and then put it in that little cover to hold it until I am ready to decorate it. When I decorate it, I do take it out so that the pages are flat and I can have room to decorate more than if they're inside the cover. It's harder to reach the edges for washi tape and stuff like that. I'll go through and find washi tape to go with these colors. But yeah, that's how I get it started. And if y'all see these, it's a little box with 12 of these books in it. If y'all see these, I need them. This is what it looks like. Looks like this, and it had like a band around it here. They were wrapped in, you know, the clear plastic, and they had like a band around them. I thought I kept it. If y'all find it, and there's 12 of them in a box, if y'all find these, let me know, or send them to me, or whatever, because I'm not paying $25 for them, and these are the perfect size for in my, in here. It's the perfect size for in here. See? Now these I got from Temu. I need to pull those out for the month of March. I need to put those. I'll have to draw out my little month like this. And then I'll draw out my little spending tracker. All this stays in here. This is the whole year. This stays in here because I have the year done like this. And then I go into the January birthdays and appointments, February birthdays and appointments. Over here, I started using some Hobonichi paper to do some trackers. These are like my personal trackers. And this is where I'm track if I sew, my daily chores, my room of the day. I haven't been keeping up with it. My exercising and walking, journals and planners, and video, days that I video. So that's what my little book looks like. But yeah, I did learn that it's better to punch close to the cut edge of the paper. Even if I make bigger holes, that's fine. But I need to stay that close to, like this one's trying to tear up on me. I'll just put washi over it and repunch it. Well, it's February. I'm almost done with it. But I'll put washi on it and repunch it. But, yep, that's the process. See, this has got big holes in it. It just makes it turn easier, I think. And I'm really not losing much writing space by having big holes. I just went too far in with these. Like you see, you can't even, they're way too far in. Way too far in. Anyway, I just want to show y'all how I get ready to set up my little book for March. And I've got to look up these holidays, make sure I have them right. And I'll just keep it in here until I'm ready, until March comes. And then I will put it in my Patricia Nash cover. Okay, we can go ahead and put this in here. I love these colors of green. I know my green pens are not going to match this for sure. But isn't that pretty? I think that's so pretty. I need to get some stickers with my name, so I can put it right there. You know, I don't like this. It's too far over. Let's see. Pretty good about being able to reposition them too. Not more in the middle. There we go. That's, well, look, now I got a wrinkle. I don't care, y'all. I don't care. We got a little wrinkle. It's okay. Anyway, there you go. That's how I start the process of setting up for March. I'll have to go through and date the pages. I really, really, really don't like writing it in and circling because my handwriting is so bad. And I like to white out over this. So I really think for next year, I could just do lined paper or I could just do blank paper. I don't think I like the blank paper. I like these little divisions here because even weather up here. You usually put the temperature, the high and low, or the low and the high temperature, and then if it's cloudy or sunny or rainy or whatever right there. And I will white out over these. I usually put washi over those. We'll see. Maybe I'll get bold and write my dates in and then just highlight the day of the week. I could do that. That wouldn't be so bad. Or just underline it. But I would still have the daily goal and priorities there, and I don't like that. So don't do that. What you gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, Y'all go have a great day. I appreciate y'all for watching. Bye.